friends, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I thought I would finally do an update on how my new island is looking. I know with the last island I did an update every week, but I decided with the new one to do it every 2 weeks or maybe even 3 depending on how much progress I've done. But I thought I'd do the first update to show you guys how much I've done so far. I'm going to start by showing you my map because I have been terraforming it, so I'll show you what it's looking like. So here is the map. I'll put a picture of the plan that I made up on the screen somewhere so you can see the comparison, but I've basically done all of the cliffs up in the right hand corner. I've finished my river as well. I rearranged that a little bit, but I still need to work on the cliffs on the left. That little bit of river and that raised bit won't be staying. That's just how it was when I got the island, so I need to get rid of all of those. But I'm kind of waiting until I've used all the trees up on that cliff because I've been using the cedar trees that are up on that cliff, and then once all those are gone I'll start terraforming it and making it how I want it to be, because at the moment my house is on the beach and I don't want it to be on the beach. It's supposed to be up on that cliff, so that is a project for like the next week or so to get that rearranged. And then I've moved both of my shops, and that little square behind my nooks is actually going to be a market space. I've just marked it out with some path, and that tiny little bit next to Able Sisters is going to be a little bus stop, so I've just kind of marked out where everything is going. Up on the cliffs I've moved in all of the permanent villagers up there, so we have living up on the cliff, we have Freckles, we also have Bones, Poppy, Mabel, not Mabel, that's Maple, Grizzly and Benjamin. They're all permanent villagers. I will be replacing Pinky, Zucker, Dawn will be going to my friend Cassie's island eventually, and I will definitely be getting rid of Ali because she scares me a little bit. But at the moment I just kind of left them as they are. I need Dom here because I need a jock villager to get a moat, so I'm keeping him for a little while. Ali's a snooty villager as well, so I'm just keeping her for a little bit, but I might replace her with a different snooty eventually. But the other two I'll probably replace soon because I really need a smug villager so I can get the emotes from them. But that is basically what the map is looking like at the moment. I haven't done anything on this mainland yet, so it's not looking good down here. It's very dark and gloomy today as well. It's only 3:45 or 3:43 and it's very dark, so I've not picked a good day to record this. It's very gloomy, but I'm going to show you it anyway. So here's where the shops and things are, but there's nothing really to show down here, so I'm going to head over to the space where I have actually terraformed. Benjamin is sitting having a drink, and then this is where I've terraformed. Oops, I did not mean to type. We have Freckles also sat here, but over here this is where I've started to do some of the houses. This is supposed to be like the forest neighbourhood, so it's very like natural over here. And we have Freckles' house. She is supposed to be like a little florist in the island, so she has some little flower carts around her, and then I just put this cute little kettle here because it had a flower on it, and lots of little flowers about. Next door to her is Benjamin, who is supposed to be the gardener of the island, so he has a little lawnmower and some garden gnomes. And then down the end, who doesn't have a job, he just lives here, is Bones. Some of the villagers don't have like roles, they just kind of live here, so Bones is one of them. I just put a few little random items down here today actually to fill up this little space. That is actually an apple tree, but I stole the apples to grow some more apple trees, so it is bare at the moment. Up on the next level is my newest bit of landscaping. This is where Poppy and Maple live. I did not expect that bug to come. But yeah, up here we have Maple, who has just moved in, so this is where she is living, and she's supposed to be like a little baker, so I have some like bags of flour and a little brick oven which my friend Puri sent me today, so I'm super happy that she sent me it because I don't have the DIY for it yet. A little rocking chair just because they're very cute, a little cart over here with some wood on it. I should have put some food item on it, to be fair, like I might swap it for a cake, a little water pump. And then I just have a few like random objects to fill in this space as well, so I put the swinging bench here, but I think it looks quite nice here. And then actually I'll carry on going this way and then come back to Poppy's because that makes more sense. So this way is one of the first bit of landscaping I did, and this is my duck pond. As you can see, we have a little ducky here with their eggs, a little trike. I've put loads of these little trikes around the island. If you watch my old island you will know that I love these little trikes, so they're literally everywhere. Another little duck pondy area. The weeds are getting really crazy up here. I might have to tame these a little bit, they're getting a little bit wild. We have a big picnic blanket here with a ukulele, if I can play a little tune for you. Back here, another little duck and some duck food. This was by Ilta. little pondy area. I mean, the whole area is a pondy area, but this little outdoor pond thing, outdoor bath I think it's called, and then just some other little items back there to fill up that space. But a pretty cute little duck pond area, if I do say so myself. We'll head back over to where Poppy lives. So Poppy is another villager that doesn't really have a role, but she does have a little yard sale going on in her garden at the moment. She's selling a little rocking horse. She has a little kettle. I've used these kettles all over because they're really pretty, and I put some cloves back there. She just has a little yard sale going on. We have some of her clothes out drying here, and her wash basket, and a football. I really like this football item, so I just placed it here. Does it go with the theme of the island? Not really, but I still like it, so we're going to use it. These little trees that are growing are apple trees. I honestly couldn't be bothered waiting for them to grow to do this video, so they're really tiny at the moment. We have a little cricket here because he's cute, and a little shovel, a little bird bath, and then back here is just a little bin area. I had these in my old island and I always really loved them, so I wanted to have a little kind of neighbourhood bin area in here as well. The next level is probably my favourite area. So up here is the campsite and Grizzly's house. So at the campsite we have this little kind of chilling out area here with some music, and then we have the actual campsite here, some little items around it. So we've got a little hammock, a little camping lantern. We have a little fairy house over there, which I've seen a few people do, but I saw my friend Hayley do it in her island. We have, it's kind of hard to get down here, but just loads more random little objects going on. And then I forgot to mention the little bug area. So we have loads of little bugs living down here. So you need to make sure you zip up your tent at night, otherwise these little guys will make their way in. Going back this way, it leads us over to where Grizzly lives. So Grizzly's supposed to be like the lumberjack of the island. I think his house is perfect for being a lumberjack. How dark has it gotten? I can't believe how dark and gloomy it is right now. It's not going to be the best video, but it's fine. You can see my island in different weathers. Why am I crafting? I feel like I come up here so often to craft that I just kind of automatically start crafting when I come to this area. But we just have some more little kind of wood items about because he's a lumberjack. I think his house is probably the cutest at the moment, but I'm going to do Dobie's farm soon and it might top it. I don't know, but I mean, Dobie's a cutie anyway, so we'll see. We're going to come back over here and head over to my area that you probably seen me landscape yesterday. I'll just jump over on these little stepping stones. I have another little picnic area here, and then this is the residential beach. So we just have lots of little blankets about, little beach umbrella, lots of sandcastles, another ukulele because these are really cute, and another little duck that's supposed to be a seagull. Back here we just have more sandcastles, a little elephant slide, and a little piano, and lots of little trinkets back here. I just love putting items everywhere, so basically there's stuff everywhere. We also have some more trikes just kind of waiting here for their owners. Up here is just a wind farm, so I just put some little wind turbines up here because we like clean energy in this island. It's supposed to be very like foresty island, so I want it to be like clean energy and things because I want it to look lived in but also foresty. That's the vibe I'm going for. And then the only other bit of landscaping I've done is over by where the museum will be, so I'm just gonna speed over to here. I did have to add this bridge which wasn't on my plan, but I just thought it's so annoying going all the way down here to the other bridge. I might as well put another little one in here which leads to where the museum's gonna be. So here is the museum, and then this is the other bit of landscaping I've done. This leads to Red's Beach, so it's just a little pathway. This was inspired by my friend Hayley, or Pigeon Creamer here on YouTube. She has a very similar little pathway and I just thought it was so beautiful in her island, so I pinched that idea from her with her permission. But that's basically all I've done so far. I feel like I've done quite a lot for 2 weeks, like more than I did in 2 weeks on my old island, so I'm quite happy with how it's looking. I do have big plans to start working on the rest of the island this week, so hopefully I'm thinking I'll probably work on my museum next, so hopefully I'll have a video on that soon. As always guys, please do like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video, comment down below with any future video ideas, and a huge thank you for watching. Bye guys. Mwah.